Hey friends, how are you doing? It's Ann with Pampered Chef, and I just wanted to talk to you for a minute because it's the month of love, right? The month of love. Love the month of love. Haha. Anyway, so I'm wondering, do you struggle with mealtime? I know that lots of families struggle with mealtime and what to make that's not going to cost a fortune, because let's be honest, groceries are expensive, takeout's expensive, drive-through's expensive. I went to place an order tonight for a pickup, and it was going to be $13 for just my meal because we're not cooking tonight. And I was like, $13? Like, I could save $13 plus the gas to get over there and the time that I would lose at home. So I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to eat something here. But previously, we have tried some of the subscription boxes that you can get for your food, where they deliver you a whole box of food and you pick the recipes, and it's like you can do 2 servings, 4 servings, 6 you can choose all that stuff and it get delivered, and it gets pricey. Like, you get a deal, but then it gets pricey. And a lot of times for us, the picky eaters in my house, were not eating all the food, and a lot of it was going to waste. So we were basically just throwing money out the window. I didn't care for that. My husband didn't care for that. And I can tell you, for example, we tried HelloFresh, and my husband said it was bye-bye fresh. He had no interest in it. He didn't really like the recipes. And when it was all said and done, most of it went in the trash. And then here we go, wind up in the drive-thru. So that being said, what I want to talk to you tonight about is our tastebuds subscription. Like, I unboxed this tonight, and I just had to come up here and show y'all really quick about it. So what's different about tastebuds than what you get in those big box subscriptions of food? Okay, well, first of all, I'm not getting food. Okay, I'm not getting food. So it's coming in a flat envelope, and I'm getting 3 to 4 seasonings every month. And these seasonings can be used for a lot of different things. And actually, so this month we got some crushed peppercorn and garlic. We've got scampi mix. We've got Southwestern seasoning and Italian seasoning. All these are really good, and they're all gluten-free. That's phenomenal too. And you know what? There's enough seasoning in these packets to make these recipes multiple times, or to make other recipes, so I don't have to worry about waste. It's always going to come with at least 3 recipe cards, okay? And what's different about these is they're all based around $3 to $4 a serving for a family of 4. Okay, we're a family of 3. My husband eats for 2, so we're basically a family of 4. Okay, we always have leftovers from this, so we actually are getting more than just one meal out of these. And they're usually some simple ingredients, most of which we might actually have at the house. Like, here you go, we've got some creamy roasted red pepper pasta. That's a lot to say in one time, but anyway, like, it calls for garlic, onion. We generally have garlic and onion at the house. Some type of olive oil, sausage. We keep sausage in our freezer, and linguine pasta, okay, and Italian seasoning, and roasted red peppers. Chicken broth. We have chicken broth. Half and half are milk. We always have milk. And Parmesan cheese. Sometimes we have Parmesan cheese here. We actually do right now. So for this recipe, I wouldn't need to pick up but 2 ingredients. That's awesome, okay? But in addition to the ingredients and how to make this recipe, we actually give you some change-ups so that you can actually alter the recipe to your liking, so you don't have to worry about waste and throwing stuff away. Love that. Let's see, what else do we have this month? A baked chicken scampi. Looks delicious. It's got some sub-outs for your protein or for your peppers, or an idea to mix it up and save some of it for a sandwich later on for your leftovers. So, some ideas there. Salisbury steak with peppered gravy. This looks delicious too. All these recipes look really good. And again, I've got most of this stuff in my house. Breadcrumbs, ground beef. I got ground beef in the freezer, breadcrumbs in the I got some panko up here, some olive oil. I would need mushrooms. I have butter. I have flour. Beef broth. I have beef broth. W sauce. Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, a lot of these ingredients we already have here, so it would cost me hardly anything to feed my family. This is crazy. And you know what? If you don't like leftovers, let me change your mind really quick, okay? So, when you heat stuff up in the microwave, instead of cooking it quick and fast on high, change your thought process and cook it on 50% power for a longer amount of time. It will not alter the taste and the texture of the food. So that's a huge thing for me. I didn't like reheated beef. I didn't like reheated pork. I really didn't like reheated chicken half the time, depending on what it was in. But when I reheat my food at a 50% power for a longer amount of time, preferably in a glass dish with a lid loosely covered, it tastes just like it did the night before, and sometimes even better because it's had time to marinate in the juices, you know. So these leak-proof glass containers are perfect for reheating your food, transporting and reheating, because they're leak-proof and they have a glass bottom that you can actually microwave in, you can bake in if you wanted to, and this dishwasher safe. So win-win. This one has been with me for like 10 years, so it's probably seen a better day. But anyway, they're awesome. Love these containers. And they help when you store veggies and fruit in here because they're airtight. They help them last longer. So just something to think about. Back to taste buds though. So we're going to give you recipe cards. We're going to give you some seasoning. And we're going to give you another card with some other ideas to use these seasonings for besides the recipes that are exclusive to Taste Buds. Now, this month only, you can try Taste Buds out for 4 months for the price of 3. So that means you're going to get a month for free when you subscribe for a 3-month subscription. And you can stop that subscription at any time if it's just not for you. But I encourage you to give it a try. And so, like I said, you're going to pay, I think it's $60 for 3 months. And you're actually going to get a 4th month. So that's going to be like about $15, give or take. And you get free shipping. Plus, on the 17th of the month, they're going to open up the Taste Buds Hub. And you can visit the hub and you can actually add other seasonings, rubs, pantry items, maybe bread mixes, and select products that you would use for meal preparation. You can add them also with free shipping and not have to pay shipping on those products. So if you needed to grab a manual food processor or you needed a garlic press or something like that, a lot of times items like that would be listed up there for you to grab. So try Taste Buds out this month in February, and I promise you that your family will love these recipes. And you can also visit Pampered Chef's website and type in whatever seasoning you're looking for and click recipes, and it'll show you a ton more places that you can use these seasonings. Did I mention that when we send you these, there is enough in these packs not only to make these recipes a couple of times, but also some leftover seasoning for you to use for whatever you choose. Okay? Y'all have a good night. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll try out Taste Buds this month. It's the perfect time. And you'll have mealtime solutions and dinner on the table for around $3 to $4 a serving. Way cheaper than the drive-thru. See you later.